Welcome back to Country Boys Hot Rods. We hope everybody had a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. I got a little update for y'all. We're going to try to start posting videos every Saturday. So be looking out on Facebook and YouTube. Me, Thad, and Frank, we do have full-time jobs, so kind of bear with us on this. On this episode 3, Thad, he's going to be discussing what has to be done when chopping the top on the Hudson. We got some clips of him welding some bracing in on the inside of the car, and we also got a time lapse of us taking the windows out. Frank, he got some goodies in this week for his Camaro build, so hopefully we can get some footage of that here shortly. And I got my intercooler in for the Turbo Goat, so we'll be starting on the cold side here in a couple of weeks. We really appreciate all of our viewers and subscribers. Y'all keep it up, and we hope y'all enjoy episode 3.
Good evening, welcome back to the channel. My name is Thad. You've met my son Frank and my grandson-in-law Cody. We come out here on Tuesday nights and we try to work on something. Doesn't matter what it is, we work on all kinds of stuff. We make knives, we work on hot rods, we work on customs, we work on modern cars. We only work on our own stuff, and we try to do things a little different. Try to do things our own way. I've been doing this for quite a while as a hobby. I still have a full-time job, and but we have a lot of fun out here, and I really enjoy it. Tonight we're going to talk a little bit about chopping a top. If there are some people watching who don't understand what chopping a top is, you actually take part of the material out and you lower the top down and you weld it back on. If only it were that simple. I have participated in 3. I did one by myself on a pickup truck, and I have helped some professionals do 2 more. I was fortunate enough to work with Mr. Gene Winfield, who is a legend in the car community, and also Kent Rittenberry, who is as good as they get. He's professional, he's an award-winning, renowned, he's a young man, but he really knows his stuff. And so I have worked with both of them some, and I've learned a lot, and I'm planning to put it to use on this Hudson right here. This is our 52 Hudson Wasp, and we plan to take about 2.5 inches out of it, lower the lid down, give it a different look, a little bit of a custom look. And you start, every car has, you start with the front pillar, which is the A pillar. So this is the A pillar, and then you move to the B pillar, C pillar. The very first one you got to be concerned with is the A pillar. That's the first one you put back together. We're going to take 2.5 inches out of here, and as you can see, when you lower the top, it not only is going to lower, it's going to have to come forward for this to line up. So the top is going to come down 2.5 inches and forward about 2 inches. So when we cut this one, that means this one's not going to line up anymore. So we have to disconnect it here and cut it into here, and then after we move the top, we'll reattach it where it goes and fit this back together with the 2.5 inches removed. Same thing with the C pillar here. When we cut the 2.5 inches out of here and drop it down, that's not, when the top moves forward, this is not going to line up anymore. So we've got some work to do in here to make all that work. This back window will be considerably smaller because the top is coming down and the back is coming forward. So this is going to be a very small window when we get done. The back window in this car, I particularly don't like it. I don't like the shape of it. I don't like the way it looks. So we've decided to take the back window out of a different model of car. It's even a different brand of car, and we like the shape of that back window better, and we're going to install that on this car to change the look from the back. So before you do any of that, before you cut anything, once you get a plan of what you want to do, the next thing you have to do is brace the car. The car must be braced. If you just start cutting this apart, it's going to move, and then you're not going to know where it goes. You don't want the top to be put on, laying over to one side, or leaning or twisted. You got to, so everything has to be braced. And the very first thing you do when you're going to chop a top is brace the car. So we're going to get started on that a little bit tonight. We don't have a lot of time, but we're going to see if we can get some of it braced tonight.